let me talk to you a little bit about how I talk about sexuality in the first 3 sessions at some point. Usually, if the patient brings it up in the first session, I'll follow their lead. If they don't, I'll probably bring it up in some part of the second session or the early part of the third session. And what I convey to the patient is that in the kind of work I do, and the way I understand human beings, there's nothing about your life, I say to them, that is something that should be closed off. I'm interested in everything because it's just, good stuff to talk about, but because all of it helps us learn about you. It helps us learn about what has been causing you difficulties, what might be causing you suffering, what has shaped you into who you are today. And I say that in all of that, I think also about your sexual life. And you'll have to let me know how you feel about talking about that. But whatever you can tell me about your sexual life at this time, in this early time, would be helpful if you can. And if you can't, please let me know that. And, we'll think a little bit about what might be making it difficult, but that can always be discussed later. So I introduce it to indicate that it's not a taboo subject, it's a subject I'm interested in, and I explain why I'm interested in it, for what reason. And down the road, when I am talking to people more about their sexual lives, I might say something like, there's just so much anatomically that people can do with each other. So when I ask you about your sexual life, it's not because I'm thinking that there are some specific anatomic details that you must share with me, but rather whatever you want to share with me about what you do sexually, what turns you on, what turns you off, and what are the kinds of feelings and thoughts that go through your mind while you're having sex or making love with someone. Okay? And now, of course, this is all with the understanding that for some people, their sexual lives are very, very complicated, and the questions about that would then become different, and the discussions about that would be different down the road.